It's a UFC Featherweight division fight. All right, so an interesting stylistic clash here. Prevailing wisdom is he's going to try to take his opponent down and get off some of that patented ground and pound.
Yes, and once he's on top, he starts to just gain control first. He does not try to rush to the next position because he understands whether or not he's in the guard, half guard, or side control, he can find ways to land big damage. In the side control, he does a really good job of going knee on belly, posturing his body all the way to the top, and just coming down with big punches. Boom, once he lands, he goes back and he secures. Then he goes back to find another big strike. He does not waste energy just throwing little rabbit punches. Everything has to matter, as you've seen in some of the great ground and pound fighters you've ever seen, like Jack Hermanson, guy that beats you into the bottom of the octagon until you roll over and give up your neck to get submitted.
Yeah, nothing pitter-patter about it.
No.
Well, always exciting when this guy shows up on the fight card, Daniel. He is a true mixed martial artist. Not really any glaring weaknesses, at least, that he's put on film thus far.
He's the new breed of fighter. Those kids that start doing everything at 6 years old. They start wrestling, they start doing jiu-jitsu, they start to box. He's one of those guys that has every one of those skills, and he does them all at an A+ level. He's got tremendous cardio. He is the type of fighter that in a few years will just litter the UFC roster across the board.
And oftentimes his opponents will say he doesn't really do anything special, but he does everything at A+ level, and he believes he'll have a lot of advantages in this matchup tonight. Our tale of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. 3 years apart, with some differences in height and a similar reach. Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon, Dan Bergliata. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out Toyota Center in Houston, Texas. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC Featherweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a wrestler holding a professional record of 17 wins, 2 losses. He stands 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of Phoenix, Arizona, Josh Emmett. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 23 wins, 4 losses. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of Methuen, Massachusetts, Calvin Kattar.
All right, get into the rules of the locker room. I want you to obey my commands at all times, protect yourself at all times. I want a nice, clean, safe fight. Touch gloves, back your corners, come out fighting.
You ready? Are you ready?
All right, so here we are back in one of America's most underrated sports cities. Good to have you with us from Houston, Texas tonight inside Toyota Center. And this is the site of one of your biggest and I know most signature wins of your career against Gus back in 2015.
One of the biggest fights of my life was when I beat Alexander Gustafsson at UFC 192. When I retained my championship, one of the hardest fights of my entire life. The Toyota Center is a great fight arena.
Oh, right hook attempt, no good. Oh, collar tie. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Oh, just out of range with that punch attempt. Uppercut lands now.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back some range.
straight there. I guess that's the quickest way to the target, right? Just throw straight.
Straight down is always best.
Flush right hand is true. Oh, nice job to land the knee there by the taller fighter. And I think I just heard Daniel Cormier say, I wish I was a little bit taller. You're a baller, though, DC.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he going to follow this one up? Real quick leg kick.
Oh!
Nice kick.
Under 2 minutes to go in our first round. Kick to the body now. That one won't land. Got the single collar. That's a perfect scramble right there. Beautiful transition.
Come on, buddy. Keep your hands up. Let's go.
That one snuck in. Nice strike.
Oh, and he lands another huge knee there as the taller fighter uses his length well yet again.
He's very tricky when he throws that body.
And both guys really throwing with authority.
Look at him working at trying to shut the liver down.
Well, he's the taller fighter and able to land a knee to the body with relative ease there. 15 seconds. Oh, a little single collar tie there. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
I mean, a lot of good highlights from both competitors. They both should be very proud of what they accomplished. But I'm telling you, man, I'm not sure they can keep this up. If they land at this clip for another 5 minutes, somebody's going to sleep.
All right, DC, second round is getting underway. Round one, not the round of the year necessarily, but some good in there.
And it's not always going to be. When you have two very talented fighters, sometimes it's very even. That's what we saw in round number one.
All right, so he's landed some good shots tonight, but this is not a combo meal, right? No three-piece, no soda. It's one and done more often than not.
John, don't you come to me without a combo. I want the whole platter. Give him the whole platter, young man. Put some punches together. Make this guy take the whole thing. Give him more than one strike. You have now found the setup punch. The jab is landing consistently. Find something that's going to go behind it.
Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue.
Big punch lands through the middle.
Single collar tie now. All right, so once again, the fighters engage in the clinch. All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie. Man, as he landed a high volume of strikes here in round two, definitely picking up the pace after round one. So he got the message from the corner, and now he is taking control of this second round. All right, so he lands another punch there, and he smells blood in the water, going right back at that cut.
Absolutely. The opponent has a lot of scar tissue around the eyes. He was able to cut it open, and now he's just touching it over and over again. Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
There, his opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
He's almost done. I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, you don't know whether to run, hide, grab, or wrestle. He's confused. He's as confused as he was on his first test in elementary school.
A little struggle here now for position in the clinch, and we see a lot of these situations in mixed martial arts where both fighters sort of end up getting comfortable here when there isn't a whole lot going on.
And the moment somebody gets comfortable, the moment that somebody decides to relax, the moment you'll see a takedown or somebody really speed out ahead of their opponent. You gotta be aware when you're chest to chest in this 50-50 position. Nice movement punch. What a fantastic strike to to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish this fight.
Well, defense doesn't necessarily win championships in MMA, but he's doing a nice job blocking these shots.
He's not allowing his opponent to get any damage off on him by blocking all these attacks.
Back and forth we go. That's as good a punch as he's thrown all night.
The punch that lands out good. The one that you don't feel is the one that lands perfect, and that one landed perfectly.
All right, next round is now underway. DC, any major takeaways after the previous 5 minutes?
That both of these guys are very evenly matched. The matchmakers did a fantastic job when they put these two in the octagon. So even though it wasn't crazy, you got to see high-level mixed martial arts.
Well, he continues to land a high number of strikes here, just like he did in the previous round. This is a world-class display of striking here tonight.
Nice punch there.
Well, the body work starting to take its toll. Look at the redness starting to appear on his left side.
Liver kick.
Oh, he missed with that right hand.
He needs to start.
Oh, he might be out.
He got him.
And now he's got that tie clinch. All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie. Now he's got the Muay Thai plunge. Just over 3 minutes to go. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. Oh, he's really starting to apply pressure on his opponent here. Different approach here in the last couple rounds, and it's the exact sense of urgency that you want to see from a fighter. Take the judges out of it.
Yeah, he's hurt really bad.
He's got him hurt here. Now goes in and secures the takedown. So both fighters here continuing to try to get a more dominant position. Oh! Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Nice defense there, huge block. And there comes the separation now. Wild attempt with the right hand there. Oh, he lands another strike to the body here, really starting to connect. Just digs his body.
Every part of himself, and now he's got his opponent hurt.
Now goes in and secures the takedown. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocks any attempt to get past his guard.
Oh, he's back up again. You gotta like that.
Ooh, big shot land.
All right, so let us now check out some of the action in that round, DC. There was a whole lot of it, including a stunner upstairs that nearly closed the show.
It was a lot of action. It was back and forth action, but the big moment was that big strike to the head that landed, that put him on wobbly legs, and in survival mode, luckily he made it to the end of the...
You ready? You ready? Go fight.
Beautiful strike.
Well, he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. He continues to connect on a high volume of strikes here. Now connects with a right. Oh, nice scramble by him there. Takedown defense on point. He is a master.
He's hurt bad.
Now one snap the head back. The referee has seen enough. Winner by TKO.
He mercifully stopped the fight. A great stoppage and a great performance by this young man.
fight for the real DC as we look back at that scintillating knockout.
Yeah, but the whole fight, he was landing great strikes, kicks.
We send it inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer has your official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Mergliata has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout, Calvin Kattar.
All right, so there he is, the man of the moment, celebrating.